Justice.
Justice.
Just featuring out playing. How do I manage to always spell Phoenix wrong?
It's a tricky word. It's a tricky, tricky word.
I always want to put PHE instead of PHO.
Hmm. Yeah, because it sounds phoenix, not phoenix.
Phonics. Phonics reet. Phonics reet.
That's his bizarro
Uh,
counterpart.
yeah. Unless it's like, what's something that died? That one. Uh-oh. Speak?
Spoken.
Oh, okay. They can hear you. Unless it's like, I was trying to think of something that dies and doesn't come back, or something that has tremendously short lifespan. Then I could, then I all I could get is like fly wrong.
Or if you want to keep within the mythological area, lich wrong.
Lich wrong.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue the story after we locked up Red, White, and April May for killing Mia.
That is true.
I almost called her Maya because they're both M's.
You could say that red, white, blew it.
Ho ho.
Ah,
Loading content. Oh, girl, you have disgraced me for the last time, steel samurai! The pale moon, the sky cries for your blood. The moon, no, it's you who shall gaze upon the moon, for it'll be your last moon you ever see. This is probably more intense, but the music drowns me out. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Wah, gra. The warrior sword gleams and striking the moon like one has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
I think I'll put together my new chair. My new chair's tilt mechanism backwards because I can lean forward, but I can't lean backwards.
Oh no. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Oi, that rocked! Saw you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around.
No, gotta clean ya. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were there.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
Oh, you know, it's one of them Power Ranger Sentai type of things. What, Nick? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Hacha! Bip
Wow,
bip.
but Jack gonna bang, Jack.
Is only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Oi, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then
I'm
watch it
also
with me.
only 24.
Oh, are you secretly a lawyer then?
No, I'm a data engineer.
Oi, then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. Bip bip.
I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. I wish we had some clients. Trying to make some money over here. We're broke. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder, the talk of the town. Or was the talk of town? Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay rent this month?
Oi, Nick, you gotta go walk them streets.
And there I was, a lawyer and a whore.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big clients just around the corner of the street.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and twerk in the middle of the street. You feel? Maybe somebody will like it.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Oh, it's about to get freaky in here.
Bring, bring, beep.
Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick.
Maya. What? It's too early.
Oh, it's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested.
You you mean the guy on the show?
Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Um, isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
Oh no. I'm sure he's sorry. I have
Sorry.
abs- I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick. Blaze Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Why is my camera so dang on dark? Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No, no, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring, beep. Oi, Wright & Co. Law Offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes. Oi, I, of course, will be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where exactly?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So you're telling me why?
So I've decided this will be our first case. You wanna talk, look around.
I mean, there's not really like there's nothing to see here.
I mean, according to the thingy, there is. Like this plant.
Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's been watering it so much lately. It looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique.
Windows.
It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is awfully full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room, rolling in dough.
Poster.
A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually have the title of the movie, and we still have flip phones in this visual novel, so I can't just Google image search that shit. It's a sad day.
Sad day, sad day.
There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all these right now, this second,
At the desk.
immediately, at the desk in front of you. Mia's desk. Actually, my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional.
So, do you think that since they have no clients, he just sits behind this desk, twiddling his thumbs all day?
Yes.
Because there's flip phones, so he can't just, YouTube all day long. What to do?
YouTube? Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there at your desk reading books like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Wait,
Wait,
did you hear any of that?
I heard that, yeah.
Okay.
We don't have
I
enough.
wasn't sure if my mic actually picked it up.
No, I heard ya. We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information. So I guess we'll go to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitors room. Mm,
What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh.
is this guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Um, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow. What are you saying?
So, I've done the math and we're tied for voices, so. Do you want him? Or should I be him?
Uh,
Is that his or your
yeah, that's his.
Alright. Oi.
Something wrong.
No. No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no. Terribly not, sir.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh,
I guess it didn't matter anyway. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
what would you think if you were a kid and you just saw the news as like the Red Power Ranger killed someone?
I have seen that.
Ah,
um.
Nick.
What?
Oh, he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. What happened, Mr. Samurai?
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Of course. It seems like only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run through. We went through a few action sequences at, I think, about 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal schedule for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying crumpled in a heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai, uses as a weapon.
Tell us about your samurai job, Mr. Samurai.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm so sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's a bit of a dunce. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kid show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names?
New Old York City.
York New City.
No, New Old York City.
New Old York City.
What's your alibi?
Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9 a.m. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think?
Won't anyone please think of the children?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow. Let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs.
Thank you, Mr. Powers. We're going to the set. Studio main gate, October 6th.
October 16th. Global Studios. Main gate. Stealing Loss's lines.
Oh, how dare you. Wow, so this is why they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. Honey. You want in? You gotta go through me. Put up your fists. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? That's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and you'll do decisive. It's your time and a place like that. Don't you should be doing our lawyers are this. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease. No work, no life, no release. When I was young, my day for me to search
What
for
the
specific clothes. Mother used her
hell?
to. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Look, let's. The studio is. Yep, you there, Bale?
Oh, that's me. So what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you are a star. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dumbass. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I mean, people remember the
I
villains
don't know.
more than the heroes sometimes.
Honestly, the amount of people who glorify the Joker, and then I tell them one actual fact about the Joker, and they're like, "You ruined my fantasy."
Oh no, I told you how he killed a whole bunch of children. You didn't think he'd do that? Eh?
No, somebody actually got mad because have you seen Baki the Grappler?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Somebody got mad that like the about like one of the actions of the bad guy. It's like, oh, he was such a good antagonist until I heard about this evil thing he did, and I'm like, what?
Was it was it the guy that ripped off the other guy's face?
No, no.
Is that Baki the Grappler or am I thinking of a completely different martial arts show?
Yeah. I mean, ripping off somebody's face isn't exactly like rare inside of like martial arts anime. Like people's faces get really messed up in martial arts anime.
I don't know, because it was the character that like he flexes his back and he makes like a demon face with his muscles, and people are like, "Oh
Yes,
no."
that is Yujiro. That is Yujiro Hanma.
Oh, is that that's the evil guy they were talking about?
Yeah, it's like he was such a good antagonist. I'm like he was a terrible person. And then I found out the person who said that hadn't even like watched the beginning, so he didn't know that this isn't the first time this person has done this.
Hmm. I see. So, Mr. Will Powers.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Tell us about Mr. Hammer.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew, Sonny. Jackhammer will live in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. So, why don't you like Mr. Powers?
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now,
Hold on, my mic isn't picking up like half of the things I say. I'm gonna go turn up the gain.
alrighty. So, time to fill in time and space while Bale does things. People liking the Villain Academia arc that came out, being animated, getting all them good stuff in, like the Sad Man's Parade. I like that scene. And then there's Toga with like her face stripped off, and it's like half Ochoko, half her, and she does the thing. That's cool.
Spoilers. Anyway,
Now the
I
studio
read
where
the manga. It's not a spoiler for me.
the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You bet your biscuits on it. It is about time for you to be heading home. There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Hmm. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Well, let's have a gander around first. Booth.
The security guard station. The security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on her desk. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Bored.
An overhead map of the studios. Right here. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios.
Gate.
The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate.
Van.
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment.
Nothing else. And she won't let us talk to her, and we don't have anything. Back to Powers.
Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not all. It's not right, Nick.
Right. Not at all. At worst, you're just a suspect.
So, you're rattled by Bud?
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No. No, 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 no. I'd never do that. Earlier you said earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch? Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says, oh, but the damn it. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's just not possible. I, I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help me, Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. Damn it! I know. I I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
Yeah, what about that, Little Miss Old Bag?
About the security lady, the guard at the main state, about the security lady, the guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yeah. Uh, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Gosh, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Uh, of course. Of course.
Powers request added to the court record.
I just hope this will help me get past the security lady.
And we're going back. Man, this must be annoying to like drive back and forth between two locations.
Probably.
What do you think of this?
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Mm, yes, yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. Oh, to think you would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oi, oi, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station. I pilfered it.
Mox. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. Thank you, and good day. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Nah. Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know, Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. Oh, I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomy out of the window. Nah.
So,
Oi, if he's the press, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work, mate. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Well, I also think that his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault, yeah. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Oi, oi, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Yeah, now you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
Wow.
I'd say he's a character, alright. Let's have a gander. Let's see, we got bushes, some trees, a camera.
Chimera. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio, you see. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number.
See, there's a bench.
What did you call me?
Called you a bench.
Those fine words. Nobody calls me a bench and he gets away with it. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hehe, good idea, pal. Detective, weren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Tree. Or path, I guess is what you're talking about.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It's like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Head.
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign with his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that treat with it too, near. Let's see, don't do that. Welcome. There's a big welcome sign above the bath. Yeah, apparently the studio's falling on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Oh, you should know all about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
And yeah, what a perfect timing with the studio of the mascot down.
Uh, just what's that supposed to mean, pal? It's Studio One.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hmm? Oi, it's locked.
Looks like you need to get a key card to get in. It makes sense that they keep, non-employees out.
Alright, let's talk to you, Gumshoe. How's your investigation going, buddy? Oh, I actually skipped something. Oh dear. Is there a log? Bugger. I actually skipped your line, Bale, but that's for stealing my line earlier. I guess you could say.
Wow, I
Well,
feel so betrayed.
I mean, you betrayed me first.
That's fair.
Well, it's A, I can't tell you that, pal. Oi, Nick. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Woo. Well, right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? Show me what you got.
What I got, pal?
The autopsy report, the latest version, please.
Roy. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report adds to court record. Time of death, October the 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. So why'd you arrest Powers?
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal, yeah. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, yeah? And that person was none other than Will Bowers. No one else, pal. I guarantee it. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady by the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
They have a point.
They have a point.
Thanks for cheering me up.
So, what do you think about security lady?
What do I think about her? I mean, she is an asshole. Like, it's not too much to think
I mean, well, the question was aimed at Gumshoe about the security lady, so I mean,
about the security lady.
oh, that sweet old lady, what a charmer.
A charmer, he says. Are we talking about the same person here?
Oh, when I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee, pal.
Is that all you showed her?
Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence, Mr. Gumshoe.
What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai hanging towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? Oh, you mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Is it time stamped? Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
Mm, what's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
um, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Yeah, meh, meh.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got free pass to place. Now's our chance to check things out. And steal things. Do we? Mm, no, still locked. Maybe we go to main gate? Oh, Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, yo. Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? Are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet, I meant. Whatever.
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
What is your photographic proof?
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Hmm? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate of the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Reason for suspicion. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through between 1 and 2:30 was Paris himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. Oh, if he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Wait, I'm sorry. Is she wearing a ring on her finger?
That is on her left finger. She is a married woman.
Who married this woman?
I ask myself that question to so many women these days.
Yeah. Oh, good one, Sonny.
She thinks I'm joking.
Mr. Hammer.
Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Yes, we know this.
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio, Sonny.
Was past tense?
Oh, yes, he was the. Oi, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Automatic camera.
About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? When it snaps, then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them all every day before I go home, I do.
I'm sure she's seen some stuff.
Yes, like people walking. Unless people.
Yeah, but like, it's who's walking. Like, oh, two people are walking together. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, she's got the deets.
Sitting in the dome, sitting in her station, eating donuts and, gazing over pictures, spilling tea to herself.
Exactly. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching. Hmm. Well, there's nothing here for us. We can't talk to you. We have nothing to present. Oh, employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Oi, look, this Power's dressing room. No one's here, so this is after the murder, I guess. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Examine. Soda.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have fit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Also, that those are ribs on the plate.
Does that matter with T-bone steaks? I mean, I don't eat steaks, so I don't know.
Why don't you eat steak? You don't eat beef?
I I don't like eating steak, I guess. I mean, I'm okay with beef, but it's not like my favorite meat to eat.
Interesting.
But
Okay. I mean, I'm a pollo pescatarian, but I would I still even then I still enjoy a good steak.
garage door.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
I don't know. Vending machine.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. So normal. I was expecting theme snacks or something popcorn at least.
Wait, look, samurai
Come on.
soda. Nick, try this.
Ladies first.
So that's a window. That's rags.
I be missing the hell out of comments sometimes, dog.
Hmm. Window.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside.
Will
Nobody was
Powers.
peeping on him. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this.
Door.
The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Oi, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
You mean evidence?
I mean stealing. You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear.
You sure about that? I mean, you could just chuck it at Edgeworth. Across the court.
And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud.
Move. One moment. No, I can't do anything like that.
California girl.
Dressing room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Will Powers.
Powers' dressing room. This is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake.
Examine a window.
It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside.
Couch.
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
Clothing.
There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself.
Burn. Tea set.
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. I have 3 stomachs.
She's a cow. Moo. How many stomachs does this girl have? So far, 3.
Uh,
Don't
counting.
cows actually have 3 stomachs?
They have 4.
4.
4.
I'm surprised you know this.
I know lots of animal facts.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What's a lizard that can run on water?
I know. I know that there's actually a lizard that runs on water, but I don't know its name off the top of my head.
I call them the Jesus lizards.
Uh, that does make sense.
They always have mirrors and mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it.
Wig.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. Oh,
And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda?
bag. This must be Bauer's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio One.
Let's take it, Nick.
You borrow it. You mean borrow. Actually, right there, his key card is in his trailer still.
Yep. Keycard at the court record. Oh, still more on the bag. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that. My partner, the thief in training.
Anything else in here?
He got a wallet.
I got his wallet, Nick. I got his security number.
Oh no.
Employee area. To the main gate. Will you let us? No. Any more to talk about? No. Studio 1. Move. Nope. I guess we have to examine the gate.
The entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key is still messing with me. Why do
Oh,
they keep saying card key?
instead of key card.
Yes,
I don't know.
we borrowed from the dressing room will work.
Beep.
It opened.
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
I'm secretly a sociopath. Inside
A
Studio.
sociopath?
Sociopath, sure.
A
Also,
psychopath?
she's a path. She's the sage of six paths. Cause she
Oh
has six
no.
stomachs.
Yeah, no, it all adds up now.
October 16th, Studio 1. Hmm.
What is it?
My fifth stomach is growling. Hmm.
You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Hold on. Somebody just tweeted me a video.
Hmm. What kind of video is it?
I thought it was going to have something to do with my stream. It has nothing to do with my stream. We
Ah.
continue.
Did you say the line?
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. Ow, son of a turkey duck.
A turducken.
A turducken. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Examine movie stuff.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course it is. That's the mountain near Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh, right. I'm guessing Tokyo got moved?
Look, it seems like a Sentai show, so don't question its logic.
I want to know if like actual if actual Tokyo like because he was like because it sounded more like a geography joke, you know, like
Uh,
maybe OG Tokyo can't be like you can't see Mount Fuji.
I don't, I don't know. I don't think you can see Tokyo or Fuji from Tokyo. I don't think so. Movie equipment. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Let's smash it.
You cannot see. It's 2 hours away from Tokyo.
Ah, I guess it's not big enough to be seen from Tokyo then.
It might be.
Or yeah, I guess Tokyo does have a lot of tall buildings, so it would obscure the view.
What to say? I mean, it's supposed to be like Mount Fuji is supposed to be one of the bigger mountains on the planet, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Is Mount Fuji visible from Tokyo? Fuji can be seen from Tokyo from the windows of Shinkansen on clear days. The majority, yes, it can be seen.
Ah,
What? I'm confused then. Anyway,
well, to be fair, this game apparently takes place in California, the English version at least. So that's why
what
they.
in the name of four kids?
Well, that was why with the time zone thing in the first case worked with Paris, I think.
Uh,
Uh,
What was it originally? Not Paris?
I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, no, rabble, frabble. Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Oh no, mysterious voice.
You had the last one. Okay.
Yeah, I got. You had powers. I got windbag, so it's back to you.
I don't know who this is, so. Hey, you. No touching that. Oh, no, no. Okay, it's a girl. Uh, Sorry. My partner is kind of,
No, I don't know.
who are you?
Who? Me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Bowers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
I hate it when you abbreviate someone's name to just their initials.
Okay, LM.
Oh, oh, WP. Oh, Will Bowers, WP. I get it. I hate it, but I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He's so innocent.
I want to. I'm not going to go into that.
Don't worry, leave it to us. You can, you'll be able to climb that mountain someday.
I can't do it. I was gonna I was gonna go straight into it. I'm like, let's not. Let's not do this today.
Movie equipment. Oh wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Those
Apparently,
things are extremely heavy.
ladder. Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is so out there. And I'm a know-it-all for having to point out that it's a fucking step ladder.
Chair. Oi, look, That's the chair the director sits in. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of the black and white boards they clapped to start the filming. A megaphone, a real life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
What's that? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine.
Oh,
Well, lighting is fine. Or maybe the
thinks he's
Uh,
why so sick. They outline with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would have at least a few more bloodstains. I guess the costume must absorb most of it. Either that or he didn't die here.
no, it was the costume, Belle, what are you talking about? Miss Penny, where were you on the day of the crime?
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio. I was. What was the voice I was using?
I don't know, it was like some sort of nerdy lady voice.
I was the only assistant on staff that day. You see,
Only one assistant?
yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yeah, that's the place.
Oh, I think I read one of yours.
I didn't notice it either. I was so enthralled.
After eating the lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to the studio. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
What do you think of Mr. Will Powers?
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there.
No, I wouldn't go in there unless he really wanted me to.
Arnold message.
I mean, it's his private room. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? A very freaky girl. The kind you don't take home to mama. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio and now I'm doing it, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Hmm.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something that's bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was there.
You sensed.
Yeah, several times. Some of the other studio employees?
Some of the other studio employees, maybe.
No, I don't think so. The only thing that we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from the outside.
From outside Wall Maria.
Really?
But why? If
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
no, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put
I
that.
think I read that in the wrong voice.
You did. Let's go put that
Fuck.
security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. With your observant hockey.
So you sense someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio.
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in the witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came to the studio, she must have seen them. Thank you for your time, ma'am. Hi, Gumshoe. Can we talk to you now?
I mean, but nah, like if somebody's in your space and even if you don't see them, sometimes you can feel them. You know, like, hey yo, they in my space. Like when somebody's staring at the back of your head, there should be no real reason that you can feel someone staring at you, but you can.
Yeah, but that also, I don't think that holds up in a court of law.
I mean, maybe not, but like we need to have something in here that does allow that. That would be helpful.
That would. It would. What? You're still here? Really now, you look as though you've seen a ghost. Well, that's because you're so old you might as well be one. Oh, shit.
Burn
Assistant's
your
calling.
face, old lady.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at about 1 p.m., right? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was about 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Mm, ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky cat cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like there was no tomorrow saying that other thing while I was young. Let me tell you, we know a thing about respecting our elders. Back then we did was crying shame of you today of the poor old age.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Ugh, old bag, why must you be a windbag?
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Should we try it or leave it alone?
Why wouldn't I try to collect as much as possible?
That is very true.
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work a computer, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers here. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 o'clock p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera. Was it 307?
Woo! Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. There, entered.
Oi, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got.
Hmm.
Huh? Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Bowers?
Oh, he is the one who wears that suit, but I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I mean, I'm no expert on Japanese Sentai costume design, but I'm pretty sure you don't make pants that baggy.
Hey, look, the '90s was a wild time.
This doesn't take place in the 90s, you silly.
When does it take place?
I don't know. Well, it was released during like the Game Boy time, so like early 2000s.
Late '90s.
Yeah, whatever. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Hmm? Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers question mark photo added to the court record. Oi, oi Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
Well, put that security lady in her place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Oi, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Show me what you got. Wait, don't do that.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy so soon.
Oi, Nick, you're crafty and I gave you credit for. We'll turn you into a crook
I'm
yet.
I'm a lawyer. I'm worse than a crook.
Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Because Loki isn't popular yet. Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo was what we need after all for the trial. It'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady.
All that for one photograph.
You want to
Okay.
stop here? You want to keep going? Because it's almost 9.
I mean, we can stop here, yeah, right before the trial.
Okay.
Look at this photograph.
Do do pop pop do
Alright,
do do pop pop.
that will be it for today. Crack my knuckles. I hope you enjoyed our usual, verbal vomit mixed with actual
Bleh.
gameplay.
Bleh. Bleh.
You sound like someone having a last breath, but you keep having multiple last breaths.
That was me trying to do like the throw up thing.
Ah, I see.
Bleh. But I can see how that might sound. Timmy, tell your dad he's a prick.
Tell your
See,
dad he's a hoe.
Timmy, I need you to go into the basement. There's a safe. Inside the safe is so much porn. Burn it all.
Don't let your mom see it, though.
Don't let your mother see it, Timmy.
She can never know.
It's all of your aunt. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry. Dun 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 dun
Da
dun
da.
dun 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 dun.
Alright, I'm ending this madness here now.
All right, I'll end my stream. Thank you. Have a nice time.